Hello to Palm and Olive. Hope you have had a lovely weekend and well done for last week with Miss Butler. You did really well with your story maps. I had some brilliant ones come in of different people doing their story maps, different people acting it out and some people writing it up as well. So keep up the really good work. Now this week we're on to our third section, aren't we? So I have got my map just here and this would have been emailed out to you this morning. So I shall give you a few seconds to have a quick look at this now. So for our first sentence today, we are starting here and it looks a bit like this. The snail was amazed by it all and said to the whale, I feel so small. Let me do that again. The snail was amazed by it all and said to the whale, I feel so small. Let's break that down. So get your snails ready. The snail was amazed. Let's try that. The snail was amazed by it all. By it all. He was looking around him. All these amazing mountains and coral reefs and beautiful fishes and bit scary sharks with their toothy grins. Just amazed by it all. But because everything feels so big and so amazing, this little tiny snail just feels a bit small. So the snail was amazed by it all and said, we know that one, don't we? And said to the whale, I feel so small. Let's try putting it together. The snail was amazed by it all and said to the whale, I feel so small. Try that now with your adult. Right, so now we're on to sentence number 2. Now this sentence starts with the word but. Now, in school, we're a bit cheeky, aren't we? Where do we point when we start our sentence with but? We point to our bottoms, don't we? But don't tell your parents that. Don't tell the adults. But we'll point to our bottoms. So, but one day, the whale lost his way. Let's try that again. But one day the whale lost his way. Oh dear. So let's break that down. A nice short simple sentence. So we've got but. I know lots of you are laughing now. I know when we do it in Palm class you all give a giggle. But it helps us remember, doesn't it? So but one day the whale lost his way. But one day the whale lost his way. Full stop. Try that now. Fab, let's put those two sentences together. Are you ready? The snail was amazed by it all and said to the whale, I feel so small. But one day the whale lost his way. Wow, well done. Right, let's try sentence number 3. So we are now here on our long sentence. Okay, we've got 2 ands in this sentence. So let's have a see if we can remember how we say it. So, people on speedboats were zigging and zagging and frightened the whale too close to shore. Ooh, let me say that again. People on speedboats were zigging and zagging and frightened the whale too close to shore. Let's break it down. So people on speedboats, they're the really, really fast boats. So get your steering wheel and drive your speedboat. So people on speedboats were zigging. Can you do that with your hand? Let's try and make it look like our zigzag here. Zig. So you go forward, zig, and then zag it back. Zig and zag. Okay, so people on speedboats were zigging and zagging. Well done. And the next bit starts with and as well. So people on speedboats were zigging and zagging and frightened. I bet you can all pull a good frightened face. Well done. So, and frightened the whale. Let's put all of that together. People on speedboats were zigging and zagging and frightened the whale. Now the last bit is too close to shore. You got to go too close. You got too close to that sand, too close to shore. So let's try it from the beginning. People on speedboats were zigging and zagging and frightened the whale too close to shore. It's a long one. Have a practice now. Well done. Let's have a go at putting the first 3 sentences together. Are you ready? The snail was amazed by it all and said to the whale, I feel so small. But one day the whale lost his way. People on speedboats were zigging and zagging and frightened the whale too close to shore. Whew. Now that bit sounds quite exciting to me, so if you want to put an exclamation mark when you do your map, you're more than welcome to. Right, we are on to our final sentence, and it says, with the tide, that means our waves, our ocean, with the tide slipping away. With the tide slipping away, the whale was left beached on the bay. Oh dear, beached. He's stuck on that beached. Oh dear. So let's try it. With the tide slipping away. With the tide slipping away, the whale was left beached on the bay. The whale was left beached on the bay. Oh, let's try that. That's a sad sentence, isn't it? With the tide slipping away, the whale was left beached on the bay. Oh dear. Practice saying that sentence now. Now, you can tell we're getting better at this because we're getting faster. We have already done the whole of today's map. Wowzers, let's have a go at saying it all the way through. Now, as we always say, our eyes will be darting backwards and forwards because I'm using my map to help me remember. Are you ready? Let's get those shoulders up, down. My famous shake. Perfect. Let's get going. The snail was amazed by it all and said to the whale, I feel so small. But one day the whale lost his way. People on speedboats were zigging and zagging and frightened the whale too close to shore. With the tide slipping away, the whale was left beached on the bay. Wow, you superstars. What's our next job? We've learned our map, but is this the right map? I need to put my cat and my bat back onto my map, don't I? Let me have a go at doing that now. So here it is. Now I'm going to be honest, I missed out one of my pictures, so I've had to refilm this bit. Oh dear me. So make sure when you're doing your map that you do cover all of your different pictures up. So I've got my bat for my snail, and this time I've had to have 4 cats because I had 4 whales in this section. Now this one's a bit tricky because this picture is our sentence, I feel so small. So it doesn't mention the word snail in it. So it's up to you, whatever makes more sense to you when you're following your new map. If you need to draw, for me it'd be a small bat, wouldn't it? If you need to draw a small bat to help you remember, that's fine. But I thought there's already a lot of changes going on here, so I might leave that one because I know what that sentence is. Okay, so whatever makes more sense to you, You can do it. Right, let's have a go again to see if I can remember my new story map with my new characters on. Are you ready? The bat was amazed by it all and said to the cat, I feel so small. But one day the cat lost its way. People on speedboats were zigging and zagging and frightened the cat too close to shore. With the tide slipping away, the cat was left beached on a bay. Fantastic. So have a go. Make sure you're using the same animals that you have used for the last 2 weeks so your story makes sense. Make sure you cover them all up. I think I missed this one out the first time round. Whoopsie. And mine didn't make sense. So make sure you've got them all covered. Have a go at saying it over and over again. Don't forget, keep performing it. It's all about talking, okay? And like I said, if you want to change this one for an exclamation mark, feel free, because it is a very exciting sentence. And we're done. Keep sending them in. I love seeing them. We really, really are missing you, and seeing you in your clips and in your photos just makes me feel a little bit happy inside. So keep sending them in, and hopefully we shall see you soon. But in the meantime, I will definitely see you on Wednesday for when we tweak our map for the next part. Have fun. Bye.